Hey there, Thrifty friends. Welcome back to my channel. I realize that I've been very inactive lately, so don't hate me. Things have just been very busy, and I'm sure that's what everyone says, but you know what? We are bouncing back right now. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Abby, and I do videos about thrifting. I will often take you on my trips while I'm going thrifting, whether that's Goodwill or a random thrift store or the Goodwill bins, because that is my favorite. And I really just try to take you guys on my journey, or on this journey with me, as I try to find things to buy and sell. And it's something that I have really fallen in love with, and I have made very good money doing it so far. It beats going to, you know, work a part-time job, because this stuff is actually fun and you're making money doing it, and it's kind of like you're digging for treasure every time, so it's something I really enjoy. But like I said, I've been a little inactive lately, and we're gonna bounce back from that. Just because things have been busy, that doesn't mean we don't have to pick this back up again and keep on rolling. So that's what I'm doing, and I thought a really good video to kind of start us back off and kind of getting rolling again is to show you guys, tell you guys what I have been selling. So the month of April, I had a really good month. Like, it was a great month. I think I sold the most that I've ever sold, and in comparison to other people who sell, other YouTubers, Poshmarkers, Mercariers, I don't know if that's what you call them, but people who buy and sell on eBay, whatever app it is, they have made so much more money than me. But for someone who kind of wanted to kick it into gear and just see what I could do with it, I kind of impressed myself. I made about $500 in April just by buying and selling clothes and maybe a few like bags and other items here and there, but surprised myself a lot. I listed these items only on Poshmark and Facebook Marketplace, and I have 8 items here that I found either in the bins or just at a normal Goodwill, and I flipped them for a pretty good profit. Going into May, I think I made $200 or $300. And obviously we're in June now. I've sold a couple of things, but I actually haven't kept track of that enough for this video, so I may have to come back at the end of June and just kind of let you guys know what I've sold then. But today I'm gonna be showing you guys, like I said, kind of what I sold, and I'm gonna throw the picture up on there and tell you exactly what I found, how much it was, and what the profit was for that. So we can go ahead and get started. But before we get started, actually, if you watched my other videos, or if you're digging my vibe in this video and want to subscribe or like, it would mean the world to me. I have gained a few more subscribers, and every time I gain one, I'm like, I love you guys, thank you so much. So if you really like watching my videos, if you want to tell me what you found, if you're also a buyer and a seller and like selling on a certain platform, want to share with me how much money you made, if you're making more than me, let me know, just because I'm out here to learn and just kind of get better at this. Because I think the end goal, it would be very cool to be a full-time reseller. Although I do follow people like Nicole State, and there's also an account on Instagram called State of Posh, and I forgot the lady's name, but she does a really good job with stuff too. And I get emails about how people posh better, and it's just something that, you know, you just gotta try it and see if it works, and if not, gotta go with something else. But anyways, we're gonna go into our first one. Like I said, I have 8 different things here that I've sold from beginning of April to now that I was very excited about with the profit, so we're just gonna go right into it. Like I said, I'm gonna throw up the picture on the screen for you. So the first thing that I sold was a vintage ZOOT sports triathlon backpack, and I found this in the Goodwill bins for $5. And when I found it, I believed in it, and that's why I picked up the item. I remember the day that I found it, I picked it up and I was like, someone's gonna want this. I had no idea what it was, but opened the backpack. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Knew that it was a triathlon backpack, and I was like, for a hot second I thought maybe I should compete in triathlons, but nope, I wanted it for someone else. Threw it up on Facebook Marketplace. It sat there for months and months and months, and somebody finally bought it. So I was very excited about that, because I hate sitting in the junk that I buy. Somebody bought it for $55, so my profit was $50 on that one. The next thing that I sold was an ERGO Adapt baby carrier. I have a friend with 2 babies and I feel bad because I probably should have offered it up to her, but it looked really new and in really good condition, and those go for like, oh my gosh, ERGO baby carriers, if you get a good one, it's like $150 from what I know. I obviously don't have a kid, but saw it on Target's website and on Google, and those get pretty expensive. So bought it for $3 in the bins, as you can see here, and I sold it for $50 on the Facebook Marketplace to a nice lady in Kansas, and the profit was $47. So that was pretty good. I was pretty excited about that one. My next sale was a vintage Polo Ralph Lauren plaid collared long sleeve shirt. What did somebody tell me? I showed my parents this and they said it was a lacrosse shirt, rugby shirt. It was a rugby shirt or something. It was like super fashionable in the 80s. Bought it for 50 cents. Sold it for 50 on Poshmark. Very surprised by that one. And if you've ever sold anything on Poshmark, then you know that they take fees out of that kind of thing. So, and even if you haven't, that's just a forewarning for you. After fees, I made $37.54, and I guess you could subtract the 50 cents, and I made $37. So that was the profit from that one. I thought it was a super cute shirt. It was just something I found last minute as I was in line, actually. They were closing in like 5 minutes, and I was in line, and I saw it kind of like crumpled up in the corner of this bin, and I was like, that's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. And I really didn't even know what to list it at. I was just like, okay, $50, sure, like this looks like a good price, and somebody bought it for that, which I'm not trying to like scheme anyone. I just thought that's what it was worth because it was like a vintage looking shirt, and I had never seen anything like that before. So if you guys have ever seen those or know anything about that, then let me know if that was too high for that. But you know what, made profit from it, so we're gonna keep going. The next thing that I was very excited about that I sold was a Key to My Heart hand knit chunky cardigan. This looked like very boutique-ish. Found this in the bins, and I remember going there after work, and there was like 30 minutes left until they closed, and I was just like digging through bins really fast, and I found it, and I was surprised that nobody else had picked it up. I bought it for $1 and sold it for $50 on Poshmark. After fees, I made $40. So I was pretty excited about that. And yeah, so as you can see, reading off this nice little list here, we're just gonna keep on going. I'm at number 5, so we're gonna keep on going. Yeah, I just have to point that out. Anyways, so I also sold a Kate Spade straw paneled leather handle bag. Super cute. I found this at a Goodwill at my hometown for $20. I was with my dad. I believed in the bag. It literally looked brand new. I'm not sure if you can tell with the picture, but the inside of it was hot pink, outside was straw and black leather, so it was super cute, super nice. Sold it on Poshmark for $65. After fees, I made $52, and the profit was $32 after Poshmark fees. So that was a good surprise. Oh no, sorry, not after Poshmark fees. After fees, I made $52 on Poshmark, and then the profit after paying $20 at the Goodwill was $32. So pretty good for that. I mean, Kate Spade sometimes it can be super cute. So really excited about that. And this was just over the past, April, May. So I was just really focused on selling these things, which it worked out for me. I mean, a lot of these things I'm making $50 profit on, but it's just I gotta find more, and yeah, I think I have a problem with multitasking, but we're gonna keep on going. So the 6th thing that I was very excited about were these Tory BURCH slip-on wedges, and I bought these for $1 to $2 in the Goodwill bins, and I sold them for $30 on Posh, and so after fees I made $21.54, and then subtract a couple dollars, and that was my profit. So I thought that wasn't too bad for used Tory BURCH slip-on wedges. They actually didn't look in really bad condition at all. The bottoms were kind of gross, and I didn't know how to clean them up, so I just listed them like that. And I think I originally had the wedges up there for like $45, and then I just lowered it to $30 because I wanted to sell them. And I heard from a wise posture, I don't remember who, it was on some website, that when you list something and it sits there for 2 weeks and nobody buys it, they start to hand out 50% off discounts. And so I've always remembered that and been like, okay, I kind of want this item out of here if it doesn't look like something I would wear anymore, or it's not even a woman's item, or it's not my shoe size or something. Just, you know, send offers to people who like it, because I want that stuff to go to them. I don't want to have to redonate this stuff. So yeah, just kind of making money off of that and supplying them with a new closet. So we always love that. My 7th favorite thing that I sold were these Vince CAMUTO Filiana beige split shaft booties, and they were so adorable. They looked brand new. It looked like the person hadn't even worn them. Bought them for $1 to $2, sold them for $30 on Poshmark, and after fees I made $21.54, so that was kind of the same as last time. Size 9, the girl who bought them looked super cute, and I was really excited for I don't know, just to send them off, because some of these things that I find just look like they're in such good condition, and I don't want those to go to waste, because I'm like, somebody out there is gonna wear this and somebody's gonna love it and someone's gonna look super cute in them. So I actually listed those one night and then they sold the next day. So that was a pretty quick turnaround that I was very excited for. My final thing, I could go on with more things that I sold, because like I said, in April I sold close to $500, or not close to, I sold over $500 worth of things in April. In May I sold a couple hundred, wasn't even close to 500. And obviously this month I'm still working on it, so slowly climbing, slowly getting there if I'm putting my mind to it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you my top 8 here. So my final sale that I was kind of excited about was this BABYMEL Robin convertible diaper bag. And I found it weird that I have 2 baby things on here, because I don't have a kid, or I'm not pregnant or anything. I don't have babies at all. And yeah, so I don't know, I think of my friend who has 2 babies, and I think, okay, you know, this is something that she would probably use. I'm sure other moms out there are looking for cheap stuff, because baby stuff online is kind of expensive. So when I'm seeing this stuff in really good condition sitting in the bins, I'm like, okay, somebody could use this. So I bought it for about $2, sold it for $25 on Poshmark, and after fees I made $17.54. So the woman who bought it, I think she lived northern somewhere, but you know what? I was like, girl, you do you. Heck yes, you're gonna love this bag. It was the cutest bag ever, as you can see in the picture. And yeah, I was just very excited about that. And I was very excited about all of these things, had them written down on here, like I said, because I record my videos on my phone, and I should really get a camera, but whatever, we're gonna do things the old-fashioned way. And yeah, so this is what has been going on the past few months. These are my top most exciting sales for me. I have sold some other things. I think my average sale price is probably 20 to 25 to 50, let's say 15 to 25, because that's kind of what it is. There comes a point where on Poshmark I just get so tired of having items sitting around that I'm like, okay, I send wild discounts just because I want to get them out of there. So I think that's something that I will have to work on, maybe work around and figure out a different way of doing it. But I really think good prices and good items are attracting the right people. So very excited about that and super happy with how that turned out. But let me know what you guys think about the stuff that I sold. Are you guys picking up things like this? What kind of stuff are you picking up? What are you seeing with your buying and selling? Or are you just getting into buying and selling and kind of seeing what people are picking up and are selling? That was one thing that I really wanted to know before I really got into buying and selling, was what do you pick up at the thrift store? What are people gonna want? And that was a big thing because you really don't know what people are gonna want. And I have things that have been sitting around for a very, very long time, and I've been so patient with getting those things sold. For example, that ZOOT sports triathlon bag, that sat around for months, I swear. And I'm so glad it sold, and it sold to someone who actually did triathlons and who was actually going to use it. And it just made me so happy to have saved something that was gonna end up in the dump, the landfill, and give it to someone who's going to use it and, you know, win some triathlons in it. So very happy about that. But again, if you are just getting into this and trying to figure out what people want, just remember that there is somebody out there who is going to want what you find, and if it's in good condition, if it's cute, if it's in style, if you're searching for clothes, shoes, whatever, somebody out there is gonna buy it, and I've noticed that with my Poshmark sales. So with that, I will end, and I'm thinking I will start putting out videos here, hopefully twice a week, but obviously my inactiveness has kind of derailed where I was headed. So at some points per week, I'm going to release some videos, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully you guys are here to watch and here to listen, and let me know what you like. Let me know of those 8 things, what you like the best, and maybe what you would have sold it for, and yeah, just let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you really like this video, give me a thumbs up and a comment. Let me know what you think. Whatever your thoughts are, if you sold something similar to this, you're not sure what to sell, you need some advice, drop something in the comments below. Always here to talk to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video that is released soon. Bye guys.